Welcome back to Naturally Corporate. If you struggle with getting more than 2 to 3 days of wear out of your twist out, keep watching to see how I get a full 5 days worth of wear.
As you can see, this twist out has served me very, very well, and it's time to come down. I wish you could feel my hair. It's still very moisturized. There is not a dry strand on my hair, despite how it looks. My scalp is not dry, my hair is not dry, literally from root to tip. And I think that's due in part to the Camille Rose Naturals almond twisting butter that I used for the twist out. So it's wash day and we'll get started.
I've got my Head and Shoulders Dry Scalp Care, Sunny Isles Jamaican Black Castor Oil Hair Mask, and the star of the show, the Camille Rose Naturals Almond Twisting Butter.
Alright, so my hair is freshly shampooed and I did use the Head and Shoulders Dry Scalp Care, which I really, really like. And what I'm about to do now is apply my deep conditioner, the Sunny Isles Jamaican Black Castor Oil Conditioner. And here's the normal pattern of my hair. I don't have any heat damage. This is just how my hair is. I believe it's low porosity, not really focusing on if it's low porosity, high porosity. I just focus on getting the products that work for my hair. That's the best I can do. I am absolutely not an expert. I just really, really love doing my hair and of course making it look the best it can look when I go to work every day.
I finished applying the Sunny Isles Deep Conditioner, sat under my hooded dryer, and then installed my flat twists. To see how I flat twist my hair, see my previous video, which is linked in the description box below, or click the card above.
So now comes the takedown, and you'll see what happens next.
So I'm taking down my perm rods, or taking out my perm rods, being gentle with my ends. Turns out my ends are very fragile and I wasn't using end wraps in the very beginning, so I had to begin using end wraps on my perm rods. And now I am just taking down the flat twists, trying to be careful and preserve as much definition as I can.
So I am taking down my last twist. And as usual, I am really pleased with the outcome so far. My hair is really moisturized and it's really, really soft from the Camille Rose Naturals. So all of my twists are out. It's time to fluff to the gods. And I do light fluffing because I don't want to lose my great definition. And notice that I'm going under the hair because all this good definition up here we want to keep, or I want to keep. So I will continue fluffing and I'll come right back with the final look.
Okay, it's just me. Do y'all see that shine? I see that shine. Look how the sun is hitting it. What an awesome twist out, right?
Hey friends, so it's nighttime. I've had a full day from my day one flat twist out, and I know when I love my hair, a sign that I love the way my hair has come out is when I can't stop looking at it during the daytime. I just pick up my phone and take a selfie or what have you, but for me that's the sign that I really, really love how my hair turned out. So anyway, it's nighttime and I will share with you my nighttime routine for preserving my twist out. Now, one thing I do different, some people may or may not do, is I pay special attention to my crown area. As I mentioned before, it just behaves different from the rest of my hair. It's drier. The texture is different, so I treat it different. The crown area of my hair tends to shrink up when I pineapple my hair all together. So what I do is I put the crown section in its own little pineapple. And actually, I guess it's not so much of a pineapple as it is kind of like a combination pineapple and banding to stretch the hair out. So I have my black elastic and I pull it all in here, but then I kind of band it to stretch it out a little bit. So now I have my crown area. Then I take the rest of my hair and pull it all up into a loose pineapple, very loose. Then I put another elastic around it. Now this may seem like a bit much to some of you, but again, it's what works best for me, and it helps me preserve my twist out. I figured this out about two or 3 months ago, because what would happen is I'd have a great twist out on day 1, but then day 2, 3, 4, and 5, I'd have something that kind of looked like a mullet in the back. So my crown area would stop about right here. It would be shrunken up, and then the looser part of my hair by the nape would be hanging down nice and curly. So I have a loose pattern already in the back, and then a tighter, almost like resistant pattern up top. And it just looked really crazy. There was like a drop off right here, and the hair would just kind of stick out. And then I had the hair down here. Not cute. And of course, we need to look cute with our corporate hairstyle, right? All right, so my hair is up in its pineapple. My double pineapple is what I'll call it. And I will put on my scarf here. And it just depends what I have available. Sometimes I use my scarf, and then sometimes I will use my bonnet. Actually, right now, I only have one bonnet and I'm washing it. I've washed all of my brushes and combs, all of my hair accessories, because I shampooed my hair. So I didn't want to use, week old hair accessories. So all that stuff is in the wash, and I've got my white bonnet on tonight. All right, so stick with me. And when it's morning time, I'll show you how I take it down and how easy it is to maintain the flat twist out. Good night. Good morning. So here is the takedown of my double pineapple. I think that's what I called it. So take off the first pineapple. And then here's my second one that I had banded. Try to take it off gently so as not to pull any of my hair, or also try not to disturb that pattern of the twists. So at this point, I'm just going to situate my hair the way that I want it. Kind of massage my roots a little bit just to get any parts out. And look at that. There's where my little double pineapple was. There should be still a lot of definition. I haven't seen it yet, but I can just feel it. So I'm gonna fluff, finish getting it ready, and I'll show you what day 2, the next morning, looks like. All right, friends, here's what my hair is looking like after I have just fluffed it out a little. I fluffed it with my fingers. I didn't even use the pick this morning. I didn't need to. And over the next few days, I should get a little bit more volume. As each day goes on, I tend to get a little bit more volume without doing anything additional. Nothing extra than my normal nightly maintenance. Friends, notice that my makeup is light. I think it's kind of fresh. It's great. It's not too heavy. And I have to realize and always remember, I'm going to work. The talk about the office shouldn't be my natural hair or my makeup. If anything, it should be about my ability to perform my job to the best of my ability and execute flawlessly. All right, I'm out the door.
Okay, I know I'm cheesing, but how can I not? Look at this hair. I skipped ahead to days 4 and 5, which automatically tells you day 3 was equally as awesome. Now, why am I showing you my flat tire? My flat tire is at the end of day 5, which threw me off on morning 6. I had no idea, as you can see by the look on my face, what I was going to do with my hair. I was absolutely kind of stumped. As late as it was when I got home the night of the flat tire, I'm so glad I thought enough to put a twist in the front of my hair. I just, I knew that this twist out was nearing the finish line, and I needed a backup plan just in case it didn't work for day 6. And I'm so glad I put that twist in. Keep watching. So, full disclosure, even at this point, I had no idea what was going to come of my hair that day. So I just started pulling out everything. I pulled out gel. I pulled out my Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie, hoping for a miracle, girl. Let's see how it comes together. Alright, so here is where I landed. I landed with the high puff, and I rocked it for 3 days. Girl, that was a week in my twist out. If you enjoyed this video and love the content, subscribe and become a member of the family. Remember, keep it naturally corporate, and girlfriend, slay in your lane.